Versatile Mage. Chapter 90. The Blue Alert. Furthermore, the underground holy spring, which was capable of assisting a breakthrough to the intermediate level, also had another great ability. If you were guarding it for the long term, even if it was separated by a restricted door, you were still able to receive some of its nourishment. Why else would a grand intermediate magician be willing to stay there? Captain Liang. The cavern tunnel that was dug by the colossal-eyed ape rat has been found. This cavern tunnel looks extremely deep. We didn't dare to go too far in for now, said a valiant and formidable-looking woman wearing a guard uniform. The beautiful eyes of the female guard carried hints of valor. Paired with that tight white uniform, she commanded a unique charm. Vice Captain Lin Yuxin, you're thinking too much. The colossal-eyed ape rat is a commonly seen creature within Bo City. Being able to dig all the way here through a complicated underground drain is also an occasional matter, said the rookie guard Wang Tonglian. Lin Yuxin creased her brow. It was very clear that she did not like how laid back Wang Tonglian was. The Magic Association has already sent someone to investigate this. There was nothing particularly strange. It's better if you just stop worrying, Captain Liang said with a smile. Lin Yuxin nodded, but it was evident that she didn't relax after those words. I'll take a look on the outside. After Lin Yuxin finished speaking, she brought 4 guards along and left. Everyone stared at Lin Yuxin's attractive backside before shaking their heads. Ever since Lin Yuxin's sister went missing, her smile has become rare. Sigh. Even her sister's skeleton hasn't been found. Such a good middle school student. If she's gone, then she's gone, Tan exclaimed with a sigh. I heard that it was done by a colossal-eyed ape rat. Perhaps. Who knows? After Vice Captain Lin Yuxin had left the underground hall, her heart was still filled with worry. Since her sister had gone missing a year ago, she had been constantly searching for colossal-eyed ape rats. She even entered those caverns left behind by the colossal-eyed ape rats in the underground sewers of Bo City. Even if the Magic Association had sent people out to investigate, Lin Yuxin was still unresigned. She was unwilling to believe that her dearest little sister would disappear from this world without her corpse being found. Just yesterday, Lin Yuxin had found something unusual within the caverns of the colossal-eyed ape rat. It was water. Having water in the sewers was very normal. If someone else were to see it, they definitely wouldn't think this was strange at all. However, in the eyes of a water magician, that wasn't just normal water. Accurately speaking, the water was very similar to the waters of the underground holy spring. Why was the water of the underground holy spring in the sewer tunnels? This was something incredibly inconceivable. The underground holy spring was being protected. Even a single drop was precious. However, when she investigated the sewer tunnels, the water was like a sewage flow, spread all over the quagmire, even being drunk by the nasty rats and cockroaches. Suspicious, Lin Yuxin specifically brought this water to a specialist who researched substances. The researchers from the Magic Association had told her the results would come today. Lin Yuxin walked to an empty place and saw it was nearly time to call the researchers at the Magic Association. How is it? What did the results say? Lin Yuxin asked. It is not the underground holy spring, the researcher calmly said. I thought so. Lin Yuxin nodded. It seemed like she had been overthinking. However, other than it not having the same special effects, its other qualities are very similar to the underground holy spring, the researcher continued. What does that mean? Is it possible to find a second underground holy spring in this world? Lin Yuxin was puzzled. The underground holy spring is a spirit pond from heaven and earth. Other than being clean, it is able to bring great nourishment to cultivators and magical beasts. This water that is similar to the underground holy spring was also birthed from a special environment. However, it should have been affected by the darkness in its surroundings. The waters that you found are actually also capable of boosting the strength of cultivators and magical beasts for a short period of time. The only difference is that this water seems more like a stimulant, frantically absorbing the energy in the organism's body. The creatures would turn crazy and irrational at the cost of their energy, the researcher said sincerely. Lin Yuxin was startled, as she had never heard of this kind of water existing in this world. Could it be that this water was the cause of the originally vulgar and cowardly colossal-eyed ape rat suddenly harming people? There's one more thing, but I hope I'm just thinking too much. The researcher's voice suddenly turned exceedingly solemn. What is it? If you don't drink this sewage water, then it could actually be passed off as underground holy spring, as it has similar effects. At the very least, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the two within a day. Lin Yuxin felt a chill over her body. Fake imitations as real. This kind of water had inexplicably emerged within the cavern dug by a colossal-eyed ape rat. A year ago, a colossal-eyed ape rat almost dug through to the location of the underground holy spring. Was this really a coincidence? It could be a coincidence. Lin Yuxin forced a rigid smile, though she herself couldn't believe it. I can only hope so. There's going to be heavy rain. I'll come to the Silver Commerce Tower to pick you up. You probably don't have an umbrella, the researcher said. I'm a water magician. Would I still need an umbrella? Lin Yuxin replied. All right, let's have dinner together tonight. I have to guard the underground holy spring. All right. Lin Yuxin hung up the phone with her forehead creased. There remained many doubts in her heart. A white pickup truck that was turning gray was climbing up the snowy Peak Mountain station. Just as it entered the station, torrential rain suddenly began to pour down. In an instant, the entire mountain range was enveloped by the continuous rain. An orange mist emerged on the mountain peaks in the distance. The goods were almost ruined. Fortunately, I got here just in time. Mo Jiaxing jumped out from the truck as he looked at the rain outside with lingering fear. How can the rain have colors in it? Strange, a few veterans in the station remarked. Yeah, it looks like the color of urine, ha ha ha. Another hunter magician laughed. Mo Jiaxing passed by them, greeting some familiar faces with a smile. As he heard the people discussing how the rain was weird, he couldn't help but look at the sky that was covered by a curtain of rain. Either way, this rain really was strange. The station was normal. The man guarding the northern checkpoint was a direct subordinate of Zhang Kong, Wan Duanfeng. Wan Duanfeng was the army commander of a regiment with 1,000 people, an intermediate earth magician. In terms of guarding Bo City, there was no one more remarkable than him. Wan Duanfeng wore a conjoined leather raincoat, standing in the middle of the rain with a dignified and solemn bearing. His gaze attentively watched the forest that was drenched by the heavy rain. Suddenly, a light ball flew out from behind the mountain hill, breaking through the yellow rain. In the dark skies, it let out a weak light. Brilliant light. Wan Duanfeng widened his eyes, and his expression immediately sank. Brilliant light was the primary spell of light magicians. The purpose of light magicians within the army was very important, as they were able to transmit messages and locations. This brilliant light was similar to a primitive signal bullet. Magical beasts had no perception toward this kind of light, and if they were to watch it, it could easily cause blinding harm to their eyes. If the soldiers were to use any other technological equipment to transmit messages, it'd be like sending the surrounding magical beasts their GPS location. This kind of brilliant light had become a strategy to expel magical beasts and transmit signals. Commander 1, that is a warning signal. Why is Group 3 sending a signal to us? Could it be that a magical beast is escaping? A battle mage to the side asked. As he finished speaking, yet another brilliant light cut through the rain from afar, once again turning increasingly bright. At this moment, all the battle mages standing guard at the checkpoint were startled. 2 brilliant lights. A blue alert. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.